Ben Affleck is staying single. The source exclusively tells Page Six he's not looking for love just yet. Ben is reportedly focused on the numerous projects he's working on and is still adjusting to the single life. One of those projects is Ben and Matt Damon's upcoming crime thriller Rip, which has reportedly slowed down its production and still doesn't have a release date. The insider said, quote, Ben has no interest in jumping into another relationship at the moment.
Ben Affleck isn't rushing back into the dating world after his surprising split from Jennifer Lopez. According to an insider who spoke with Page Six, the 52-year-old actor and filmmaker has no interest in diving into another relationship anytime soon. Instead, Ben is keeping busy with several projects he's deeply focused on. It seems he's putting his energy into his work and taking some time for himself, rather than jumping straight into the dating game again.
I think on so many different levels, women in relationships, we have a tendency to give ourselves away so much. You can gain control again, even when you do fall so in love with somebody. You know what I mean? And I think that's an important message for everybody, for all women.
Until you're happy on your own, until you have a lot of self-worth and love for yourself and know what you have to offer, you'll have nothing to offer to anybody else.
The source also revealed that Ben is still adjusting to the single life following his split from Jennifer Lopez. Ben's divorce from Jennifer hasn't even been finalized, but even if it were, dating is just not where his head is at, the insider shared. Right now, he's prioritizing himself, his kids, and his career, using this time to refocus and regroup. For those who might not know, Jennifer filed for divorce from the Batman star back in August 2024, ending their 2-year marriage. It's clear Ben is taking things one step at a time, focusing on what matters most to him right now. Recently, a tipster shared with the publication that Ben's personal life is also affecting his professional commitments. Production on his upcoming movie Rip, which he's working on with his close friend Matt Damon, has reportedly slowed down amid the ongoing divorce. With Ben's divorce and everything going on in his personal life, production on the film has slowed, and there's no release date at the moment, the source revealed. They added that while the project is still in progress, there isn't a firm deadline in place for its completion. Lopez had reportedly turned to Garner for help in saving her marriage to Ben. Before she knew it, Jennifer Garner found herself in the unexpected position of acting as a marriage counselor for Lopez and Affleck. Despite their own past, Garner, who remained close to Ben, found herself caught in the middle of their marital issues, often playing the role of a peace mediator when things got tough. According to a source close to Garner, it seemed like Lopez may have unintentionally taken advantage of Garner's kind-hearted nature.
Deliberate. A source tells ET J.Lo chose August 20th, the 2-year anniversary of their lavish wedding in Georgia, as a way for her to symbolize closing this chapter.
Things escalated to the point where a source revealed that Jennifer Garner was essentially a pawn in the relationship drama between Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. The situation took a dramatic turn when Lopez, feeling like her marriage to Ben was beyond repair, turned to Garner for support. Despite knowing how complicated things might get with Garner's involvement, Lopez reached out for help. You might be wondering why Garner put herself in such a position, and the answer is simple: she cares about Ben deeply, even after their divorce. According to a source who spoke to the Daily Mail, Garner was genuinely concerned about Ben's sobriety and overall well-being. She didn't want the father of her children to fall back into his old habits, especially considering his rumored struggles with alcohol. According to the source, Jennifer Garner's friends were not happy with how Jennifer Lopez was taking advantage of Garner's kindness. They urged her to distance herself from Lopez's messy relationship drama. Garner had been placed in the middle of the situation, and her friends felt that, no matter the circumstances, a man's ex-wife should never have to play the role of a mediator in a divorce involving his new wife, especially when that new wife had been compared to Garner throughout her 13-year marriage to Ben. Garner is reportedly happy that Ben has found happiness now, but the drama continued. Amid the tension in Ben and Lopez's relationship, Ben moved out of their shared home and reportedly relocated just a couple of houses down from Jennifer Garner. This change brought the two closer, and Garner was even spotted visiting Ben at his new place where Lopez had never been. At the time, there was a rumor circulating that Jennifer Lopez didn't even know that Ben had moved into a house so close to Jennifer Garner's. Despite all the divorce rumors swirling around their marriage, a source close to the couple revealed that Ben wasn't quite ready to give up on his relationship with Lopez. In fact, he was still wearing his wedding ring during that period, showing that he was holding on to hope for their marriage. However, Ben's efforts to save the marriage weren't without their challenges. Just days after their heated argument, Ben and Lopez were seen having a very public dispute, which took place while Ben was in his car.
Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. She's so skinny. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez.
Back then, there were rumors that Jennifer Lopez was pushing Ben Affleck out of his comfort zone to fit a certain image she had for him. Allegedly, Lopez encouraged Ben to get fillers to look younger, justifying it by saying many of his friends had done the same. At the same time, Ben was reportedly frustrated by Lopez's attention-seeking antics in the media, which became a significant source of tension in their marriage. According to a source who spoke to In Touch magazine, if their marriage were to end in divorce, it wouldn't be Ben's fault. The source claimed that Ben was focusing on his work and his children now. With Ben already having moved out, it seemed likely that they would have to sell the dream house they spent 2 years searching for. The source added that although they would never stop loving each other, Lopez couldn't control Ben, and he couldn't change her, which made it clear that their relationship wasn't meant to last. During this time, Jennifer Garner was also facing her own struggles, as being caught in the middle of Lopez and Ben's drama brought back painful memories of her own relationship with Ben. Despite this, she tried to stay strong for him because of their shared history. However, her role as a marriage counselor for Lopez didn't just place her in an awkward position, but also created some tension in her new relationship. If you didn't know, Jennifer Garner had started seeing businessman John Miller, and from what I hear, things between them were going quite well. There were even rumors of a possible marriage in Paris. However, a couple of months ago, things between them had gotten tense due to Jennifer Lopez. Apparently, John had grown tired of Jennifer being so involved in Ben and Lopez's drama, feeling that it wasn't her place to intervene. According to a source close to the couple, the situation was bothering John. While John understood and sympathized with what Ben was going through with Jennifer Lopez, he felt it didn't make sense for Jennifer Garner to play mediator in their relationship. The source pointed out that Jennifer is a caring and wonderful woman and mother, and there is nothing but a deep friendship and bond between her and Ben. However, John believed that it wasn't Jennifer's responsibility to fix Ben's issues with Lopez, that should be Ben's own responsibility or for Lopez to handle. John had made it clear to Jennifer that it wasn't her place to take on this role, despite his understanding of how complicated things were between her and Ben. While John knew he had no business getting involved in Ben and Lopez's relationship, he did feel that Jennifer Garner wasn't making the right decision by continuing to help them. John stays out of it. He knows it's none of his business, so he keeps away from the drama. He said, "Who wants to talk about their ex more than you have to?" However, Jennifer Garner can't avoid it because it's everywhere. She insists that it doesn't negatively affect her current relationship, but she just wants to protect her kids. By being there for Ben when needed, she feels she can do that. The Daily Mail reported that Ben is aware of the tricky situation Jennifer is in and doesn't want to be a burden to her. He tries not to involve her too much, but Jennifer Garner has made it clear to him that he can come to her when he needs to vent. However, after Jennifer Lopez filed for divorce, Jennifer Garner has reportedly made it clear whose side she's taking. Despite growing closer to Ben during their marriage struggles, Jennifer Garner no longer wants to be involved in Jennifer Lopez's drama. Jen has reportedly made it clear to Lopez that any future interaction should only be about their children. During Ben and Lopez's marriage, Jennifer Garner's oldest child, Violet, grew close to Lopez, spending time with her in the Hamptons during the summer. Violet and Lopez became so close that in November, Lopez's sister, Linda, even visited Violet at school at Yale. However, after Lopez filed for divorce, Jennifer Garner found the school visit odd. That said, she would never stand in the way of Violet continuing her relationship with Lopez and her family.
Holding hands during an intimate conversation at the Toronto International Film Festival despite her divorce from his close friend Ben Affleck. The pair shared a sentimental moment while having a private chat at an after-party to celebrate their new movie, Unstoppable. An eyewitness previously told People that J.Lo and Matt chatted for over 20 minutes during the soiree, and according to the source, they began talking and had a long, deep conversation.
I truly have left this woman alone for years. I have just been annoyed in silence since high school. And guess what? I'm a Puerto Rican woman from the Bronx who went to the same high school as you, and you're lying. I saw your high school photo. You did not have hair like that, and we also both attended an all-girls Catholic high school in an Irish and Italian neighborhood, so you weren't running up and down the block. You know damn well you were sitting next to Megan Farley and Christine Marchetti in class. Why are you lying? Please stop using us to look human. We are sick of you. You don't do shit for us. Keep our names out of your mouth. We're not running up and down the block. Not all of us do that for kicks. You're stupid. Stop using us to look human. Stop using us to look relatable.
We're diving into a story that ties Jennifer Lopez, Matt Damon, and Diddy into an intriguing web of past relationships and current tensions. Jennifer and Diddy's high-profile romance in the late 90s made waves, but it's the aftermath and some little-known details that are reigniting conversations today. Adding to the mix is Matt Damon, whose connection to this narrative has caught everyone's attention. Known for his unwavering support of his longtime friend Ben Affleck, Matt's recent comments suggest he's ready to break his silence on matters that have been weighing on him for years. Matt and Ben's friendship is legendary. They grew up together, found fame side by side, and have always stood by each other through thick and thin. But now it seems Matt is growing increasingly frustrated with the ongoing headlines surrounding Ben's marriage to Jennifer Lopez, a relationship that has thrust Ben into fresh drama. Matt's recent remarks have fueled speculation that he's reached his breaking point and may be prepared to share what he knows, possibly shedding light on Jennifer's past relationships and the ripple effects they've had.
Jennifer Lopez was a bit embarrassed yesterday on the Today Show when Hoda and Savannah brought up the fact that they asked Matt Damon about the rumors that Jennifer was back with Ben shortly after they were first spotted together again in May 2021.
Your friend Ben Affleck and a little thing we call Bennifer.
There's not enough liquor in the world for you to get me to say something about that.
The ladies kept trying, but Matt is no amateur in shooting down a question in the most charming way.
How did you even know that Bennifer was a thing again?
Possibly.
Maybe.
I just heard you guys. I was sitting here waiting to come on TV. It's the first time I heard about it.
And what did you think?
It's a fascinating story.
With Ben Affleck's recent divorce from Jennifer Lopez, Matt Damon seems to be reconsidering some long-held frustrations, especially as old controversies surrounding Jennifer's past resurface. One prominent issue is her relationship with Sean Diddy, Combs, which appears to be dragging Ben into Jennifer's past troubles. For Matt, seeing his close friend caught up in these situations might be the tipping point, compelling him to finally speak out. Matt has watched Ben navigate personal struggles for years, including battles with addiction, mental health challenges, and high-pressure relationships. Ben and Jennifer's relationship, once a tabloid sensation in the early 2000s, ended in a broken engagement. Fast forward 2 decades, and their reunion has seemingly reignited a whirlwind of new complications. Ben's involvement in controversies linked to Jennifer's past, including her high-profile connection with Diddy, has become a renewed source of tension. Matt, who has always been a steadfast ally to Ben, likely finds it frustrating to see his friend caught in yet another cycle of drama, particularly in a relationship that seems to bring more challenges than peace. This may explain why Matt is finally ready to voice his concerns, shedding light on Jennifer's past and the impact it's had on Ben's life. Matt Damon knows enough about Hollywood's inner workings to understand that relationships and their legacies don't simply disappear, they leave marks that sometimes never fade. Recently, Matt has allegedly started speaking out, and it's left many wondering, what does he know? Why is he choosing now to highlight Jennifer Lopez's past connections to Diddy, and what secrets might he expose about their relationship? To understand, we need to revisit a major incident tied to Jennifer's past, a skeleton in her closet that's haunted her career for decades. The infamous 1999 Club New York shooting on December 27th has long cast a shadow over her and Diddy. That night, Jennifer and Diddy were at the Times Square club with a group, including rapper Shyne, when an argument escalated, leading to gunshots being fired. 3 people were injured, and the event turned into a media frenzy. Both Diddy and Shyne were arrested, and Jennifer, who was present, faced intense public backlash. While Jennifer and Diddy avoided jail time, Shyne wasn't as fortunate. He was convicted of attempted murder and served 10 years in prison. The fallout from that night lingered for years, impacting reputations and sparking debates that are still being revisited today. Matt's decision to speak now might signal a desire to shed light on how these events have shaped Jennifer's life and their ongoing influence on Ben Affleck's relationship with her. Diddy's and Jennifer's swift release following the 1999 Club New York incident sparked a wave of rumors that continue to haunt them. Many speculated that their fame and powerful connections may have played a role in helping them avoid serious repercussions. Public suspicion intensified when whispers emerged suggesting that Jennifer and Diddy might have cooperated with investigators to downplay their involvement. These allegations left a significant stain on Jennifer's past, raising questions about her decisions that night and in the days that followed. Despite the controversy, Jennifer managed to recover, with her career reaching new heights in the 2000s. However, the 1999 incident still casts a long shadow over her life, holding a near mythical quality as one of Hollywood's enduring scandals. Diddy, too, has faced his share of fallout from that night, yet he has continuously reinvented himself over the years. Even so, the unanswered questions about what truly happened that night and Jennifer's potential role in it have not disappeared. Now, with Matt Damon allegedly voicing concerns, fans are speculating about how much he might know. Being close to both Ben Affleck and Hollywood's inner circles, Matt may possess insights that could shed new light on this decades-old incident. As he begins to speak out, people are left wondering just how deep his knowledge goes and what revelations could emerge.
He was at the center of a violent incident again in December 1999, and this time, one of the biggest stars on the planet would be pulled into the fray.
Police say Lopez and Combs were picked up along with his bodyguard and driver, fleeing a shooting in a Manhattan nightclub that left 3 people injured.
Diddy was dating Jennifer Lopez. One night, he took her out to a New York City nightclub when all hell broke loose.
So essentially, J.Lo and Diddy were out partying with a couple of his friends, their friends, Shine, another rapper, and an altercation ensued, shots were fired.
I feel terrible that people were hurt that night.
For years, insiders have speculated about what really happened on that infamous night in 1999, with some claims painting Jennifer Lopez's involvement in a much darker light. Allegations have surfaced suggesting that Jennifer may have smuggled a weapon into the club for Diddy, potentially setting the stage for the violence that ensued. While these accusations remain unproven, they continue to fuel speculation about Jennifer's loyalty to Diddy and how far she might have been willing to go to support him at the time. Diddy's own actions during the legal fallout have added layers of intrigue to the story. Reports suggest he paid off key witnesses and possibly even judges to keep them from testifying or corroborating statements that could have implicated him further. Such alleged bribes may have been instrumental in avoiding prison, allowing him to walk away relatively unscathed. For Jennifer, who was on the brink of stardom, distancing herself from the events of that night was crucial. With her career trajectory on the rise, any lasting association with the incident could have jeopardized her future. These lingering rumors and unresolved questions, however, keep the controversy alive, adding to the complex narrative of Jennifer's rise to fame. The notion that Diddy's financial power and influence may have shielded both him and Jennifer Lopez from legal consequences raises serious questions about the lengths they might have gone to protect themselves. This theory casts a shadow over their actions during the fallout of the 1999 incident, suggesting that connections and resources played a pivotal role in avoiding harsher repercussions.
Lawsuits accuse the hip-hop mogul of horrific, in one case, against a 10-year-old boy.
What makes these allegations even more intriguing is their timing. Recently, Diddy has faced new lawsuits that have reopened old wounds, bringing fresh scrutiny to his controversial past. These developments not only revive speculation about the infamous club incident, but also prompt deeper discussions about the role of privilege and power in navigating Hollywood scandals. As more details come to light, the spotlight on both Diddy and Jennifer continues to intensify. As Diddy's legal troubles resurface, old accusations seem to be coming back to haunt him, dragging Jennifer Lopez's name into the spotlight once again. For Jennifer, who was closely tied to Diddy during the peak of his influence, it raises questions about whether her choices at the time were driven by fear of the potential impact on her skyrocketing career. With her rapid rise in both the music and film industries, she may have felt compelled to stand by Diddy, even if it meant being entangled in his controversies. Adding a fresh layer to this story is Matt Damon's recent involvement, which introduces a compelling dynamic. As a lifelong friend to Ben Affleck, who has been in an on-and-off relationship with Jennifer since the early 2000s, Matt has often been a stabilizing force during Ben's personal struggles. With Jennifer's controversial past making headlines again, Matt appears genuinely concerned about how this might affect Ben, who has already faced a difficult journey navigating addiction, mental health, and public scrutiny. Ben's relationship with Jennifer has had its share of challenges, and Matt's close bond with Ben likely gives him a deeper understanding of their dynamic. Having witnessed the highs and lows of Ben's life, particularly in his relationship with one of Hollywood's most high-profile stars, Matt's insights carry significant weight as this story continues to unfold. And that's the latest update on the complex dynamics between Jennifer Garner, Jennifer Lopez, and Ben Affleck. It's clear that while the situation remains complicated, Jennifer Garner is focused on her children and supporting Ben, despite the drama surrounding his marriage to Lopez. Let us know your thoughts on this evolving story. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more celebrity news and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.